Your lifespan is not measured in years, but in a strictly allotted, unchangeable number of breaths granted to you at birth. Ancient yogic texts reveal that Himalayan masters utilized this biological law to slow their respiration to near stasis, functionally stretching their lifespan by decades. Nature consistently proves this correlation. A dog breathes rapidly, taking short, shallow breaths 60 to 70 times a minute, and its life is over in a decade. A sea turtle draws only 3 or 4 slow breaths a minute and survives for centuries. Modern humanity operates at the rate of a panicked animal. By rushing through our days in a state of respiratory stress, we are burning through our non-renewable bank account of life force. Breathing strictly from the upper chest signals to your brain that you are being hunted by a predator. This evolutionary alarm system was designed for moments of lethal danger, not for sitting at a desk. This chronic chest breathing keeps the body endlessly flooded with cortisol. This stress hormone hollows out our health from the inside, driving the modern explosion of high blood pressure and chronic anxiety. We compound this error by breathing through the mouth. The mouth is an instrument for consuming dense physical food. Only the nose was engineered to draw in prana vayu, the subtle intelligence found in the air. Nasal passages function as a sophisticated filtration and air conditioning system. Deep within these cavities, the body generates nitric oxide, a powerful vasodilator that widens blood vessels to ensure oxygen reaches every starving cell. Chronic mouth and chest breathing are forms of self-inflicted biological warfare. They leave the system in a perpetual state of oxygen deficiency and accelerate physical decay. The sleeping infant provides the original blueprint for perfect mechanics. Notice the chest is motionless, while the belly swells and deflates like a balloon. Place one hand on your chest and the other over your navel. If your chest rises while your stomach remains still, you are breathing in direct opposition to your natural design. To correct this, force the stomach outward on every inhale. This downward movement of the diaphragm allows the lungs the vast, necessary space to fill completely with air. This physical shift forces the parasympathetic nervous system to take command. As the diaphragm moves correctly, the brain receives a signal that there is no threat, instantly shutting down cortisol production. Controlling the diaphragm allows you to dictate your body's state of safety, rather than remaining a victim of modern stress signals. Beyond the mechanics of the stomach lies a hidden rhythm of the nostrils. Airflow naturally shifts dominance from the left side to the right every 60 to 90 minutes. This physiological toggle system was documented as a guarded science in ancient Sanskrit texts, including the Shiva Swarodaya. The left nostril activates the Ida nadi, or the lunar channel. This pathway dictates cooling, peaceful energy, and creative mental states. When the left side dominates, the body is optimized for listening to music, deep philosophical thought, and meditation. The right nostril is hardwired to the Pingala nadi, or the solar channel. This energy is burning, logical, and intensely active. A dominant right nostril increases the metabolic fire, preparing the system for intense physical labor or the digestion of a heavy meal. You can manually trigger these states. Lying on the left side with applied pressure under the armpit will physically force the right nostril to open within minutes. By observing these shifts, you gain the ability to direct your own internal conditions, matching your biology to the tasks of your day. This mastery begins the moment you wake up. Before checking your phone, check which nostril is currently dominant. Align your first movement with this energy. Step out of bed with the foot that corresponds to the open nostril. Right foot for solar, left for lunar. This practice synchronizes your personal electromagnetic field with the rhythmic gears of the universe, ensuring your day flows with reduced friction. Every 90 minutes, there is a tiny, fleeting window where both nostrils flow in absolute equality. This is the activation of the sushumna, the central holy channel of the spine. In this state of absolute stillness, you must cease all worldly action. You have entered a zero-point state, unmoored from the dualistic push and pull of the sun and the moon. While the sushumna flows, your attention is no longer divided by the body's internal demands. This balance creates a state of concentrated focus that has been utilized by yogis for 5 millennia to achieve deep meditative trances. Your quota of breaths is your ultimate wealth. By mastering this rhythm, you stop being a biological victim and begin to dictate the terms of your own existence.